So my name's Rory McPhee. I'm here to deliver this webinar on behalf of Tigers for Scottish Apprenticeship Week. So I've got the group from Western Bartonshire here with me just now. I'm going to ask them a few questions about how they've found their Foundation Apprenticeship journey so far. So how are you doing today, guys?
Yeah, I'm alright. How's yourself?
Good. So first of all, what made you want to get into construction and civil engineering?
Me?
Anybody?
Right. I would say the things that really got me into the construction industry and civil engineering as a whole would be my first subject choices, because they're all kind of range of technical subjects and they've all kind of led into the engineering industry. With that, there is a lot of options as well, as it is design and manufacture, graphic communication. I could take that to a CAD level, or that could be a design level, or even software. But I feel like civil engineering's always been a really good place. It's well-rounded to those skills, and I just felt like it was the best place for me to hone my craft almost, and go ahead by choosing this course to start me off.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else?
Just want to get a taste for the engineering industry.
What is it that you find interesting overall about engineering?
I don't know how to explain it. It's just more appealing.
I'd rather be out in site rather than like in offices just doing paperwork.
Yeah.
I'd rather like get my hands dirty.
It's more exciting.
And I think the good thing about civil engineering is, guys, it provides that blend, obviously. So you can be doing a bit of both day to day. I don't know if that's maybe what interests you.
I would say civil engineering is a really good industry to get into, because you are almost building the future. And like, if you're going by buildings and all sorts, you can say that you're responsible for that, and that it shows that although like there is people that work in offices and they're satisfied with that, if you're going by say certain buildings or whatever, you can say that you've actually had a part to play in that, or you've had almost kind of a part in your society or building something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So what subjects do you guys currently do in school? If we just go around the room and can I ask, get a general feel for what you're doing in school at the moment?
Just maths, physics. That's in English, and then this. But next year I'm staying on to get more design qualifications, like in techie, so like design and manufacturing, higher graphic stuff like that.
And obviously, although you're staying on, Sean, would you still want to go into engineering in the future after you've done that? And
yeah, that's my plan. I'm going to try and get a graduate apprenticeship after next year, obviously.
Yeah. So, anybody else, what subjects she's currently doing and how you feel that helps generally with your FA training and going into the future?
I take higher design. Sorry, Ross, you going?
No, on you go.
Oh, thanks, right. I did higher design, higher graphics, Nat 5 metalwork. Did higher maths and higher physics now. And higher English, I've done that as well. So you can see how all those we kind of blend in to help with any engineering course I take, as there is that design aspect, or there's graphics you can go down. But I feel like getting this FA would really put a big qualification behind my back to employers, and it would really look a lot better if I had an FA opposed to say another higher, because it would kind of make me stand out a bit more.
It's those two different routes, I suppose. You can go down like an academic route, or you can go down the employment route. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So what is it that you want to do once you potentially, the guys that aren't staying on at school next year, what is it you want to do going forward? What's your ambitions?
Well, for me, I've got a few offers from uni I'm waiting to accept, so I'm planning on going down that route, and then hopefully after uni just going straight into a job.
And that's in civil engineering, yeah?
Yeah.
So anybody else, what you want to do in the future, how you feel this helps going forward?
Yeah, so I'm looking for a graduate apprenticeship at the moment, and I've been going through and applying for other ones as well. I'm open to doing a modern apprenticeship, but I just feel like, why would I do a modern when the graduate option is available? I do have offers from uni, but that doesn't really excite me, because I feel like I would rather be earning a competitive salary while also gaining the same qualification I would be getting from uni. But the offers I do have would be down the design route and also through the construction route, such as civil engineering as well, and environmental engineering. But I feel like getting a graduate apprenticeship in either civil or a design aspect would be a lot more something that I would prefer doing, and I would rather get the experience working than just be kind of sitting within a classroom setting, because you also do sit in a classroom usually either 1 or 2 days a week with a graduate setting as well.
Yeah. So it's that blend, I suppose, that's really attracting you to that kind of route.
Exactly.
So in terms of throughout this course, we've obviously been slightly restricted by COVID, everybody understands that, but we've tried to provide options in terms of the virtual work experience programmes. How do you feel that these have helped, and do you feel that these are kind of tied in well with the learning throughout the course?
I feel like the virtual programmes have helped a lot more than just say paying it off for a few weeks, because it does really tie together some of the aspects that were just a bit left out in the course. Because if we didn't do this virtual, we would still have quite a few holes within the course, and we would have a lot to do when we come back, if we do come back for a few weeks, and we would kind of rush the entire process. But if we do have this virtual experience going on, it does kind of help widen our knowledge, because we are revising as well. We are going back and revising some of the coursework, and we're also doing essay work, which is a lot easier to do from home as well. So that just kind of makes it a lot easier to keep up with the course than say if we waited.
I suppose that's one of the big things for me that I want to try and impart to you, is that, you know, the skills you will need for university and like report writing, essay writing, things like that. The current situation maybe isn't that bad for that, because you actually get to learn more of those skills rather than just doing exams. So there's positives there as well, absolutely. So just to kind of try and sum this up, what one word would you use to describe your experience at Tigers so far, and what advice would you give to anybody looking to do a foundation apprenticeship?
I'd say the one word I've got to describe it would be practical, as it's really helped me in a lot of ways, even get out there to employers. And my advice would be that if someone is looking to get into, whether that's an FA apprenticeship, a modern apprenticeship, and that's, or a graduate, sorry, it would be try and get as many hires as you can. And doing an FA is a great start to get in either a modern or a graduate, because someone's always going to look at that. And if there's 10 people that have hires and you're the only one with an FA, it's really going to make you stand out in a group, and it shows that you've got experience.
Eye-opening, I'd say. Like, especially if you're not wanting to, if you don't know what the engineering industry is like. So, like, for me, I wasn't really too sure what it was all about. So doing this course has really helped me for like civil and other and mechanical and stuff, and etc.
Yeah. Right, guys, so we're just going to wrap this recording up for today. Thank you for your time on this.